Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here to do my weekly pay budget, and if you tuned in last time, I was not 100% sure how I was setting this up. So I wrote the stuff. I did change it, so it's a little messy here at the beginning, but basically I'm going to operate this page like a checkbook register. One of you guys actually suggested that I do that. It's worked out so much better. So I've put some whiteout over, so it's transaction, date, plus, minus, balance. And then, so I have my DoorDash pay on the 7th was $55.50. And I did the adding, I did a running balance. I did have to cash out another Grubhub. I talked about cashing out once to make sure it was going to be an even amount. But I got fuel before I cashed this out, before I did any of this, and it was going to put me negative. So I did have to cash out one more time. And so I got just $10 in fuel, and then I just picked up some stuff at the store. So that left me with a balance of $3.58. So now we're going to continue. I did fill this out. This Grubhub pay for the 16th is, this is how much I made for the week, but obviously when I put in my Grubhub pay on the next page, it'll be less just because of the 2 times I've cashed out from this amount. So, and then also I'm shooting for $200 a week from each DoorDash and Grubhub. Last week, I did not DoorDash as much as I had anticipated. I only got $39.50. I am going out much more this week, and so that will definitely help for next week. But, alright, we're just going to get into it. So I'm starting, today's actually the 14th. I just put the 13th, but we're starting with a balance of $3.58. So, we are going to do DoorDash pay on the 14th was $39.50, which brings it to $43.08. I've got my cheat over here, just in case you guys are wondering. I'm not doing this in my head math. Due also today, on the 14th is when I'm filming this, is my Capital One credit card. And that is $25. And so that brings me to $18.08. And this is where it gets super, super tricky. Okay. So a lot of my auto pay bills come off of my Citibank credit card, including my dental insurance, my vision insurance, our internet bill, Pandora. A lot of the stuff comes off of the Citi card. There is a little bit of a balance on there. The card is almost maxed out. There is enough to cover this when I only send $18 over, because my dental insurance is $19.51, I think. $19.61, something like that. But obviously I don't have $19 to send over. I do have $18, and that's what I'm going to put in there. And the available credit line is what I was trying to say. The available credit on there, plus this, will cover the dental. And then on the 16th is Grubhub pay. And that will be $178.45. And that will bring me to $178.53. And hopefully, the way it's looking, I will not have to fast cash out anything from DoorDash or Grubhub. I can't right now. Those balances are both at 0 because it's Tuesday and I don't go out on Mondays, which is when the week starts over. But, alright, Spectrum comes off of the Citi card on the 17th. And that is $77.85. $86, and in February that bill will go down to like $45 something. I canceled the TV streaming thing that we had because we just weren't watching it as much as we thought we were going to, so we were paying for something we weren't going to use, or we weren't using, so I just went ahead and canceled that. I needed to put the actual Citibank card payment in there. Oh boy. That's all right. I wrote them out of order, so that is why they are going in here out of order. 67, Pandora, and this is for the music streaming. I've talked a little bit about this. I lowered the amount that I'm paying per month, but to me it is definitely worth it to pay this $4.99 a month, because when I'm door dashing or doing Grubhub, I drive a lot. I need the music. Like, our radio stations here is like, it plays one song and then it's 10 minutes worth of ads and commercials, and then it plays one song and then it's the radio DJs talking for 10 minutes. Like, it's just, I don't want to listen to DJs and commercials. I want to listen to music. So with this, I get ad-free listening and I get to skip as many songs as I want, which is really what I need, is the skipping. If I didn't need, I don't know. I might go a month. I might go I don't know. I might try a month here soon and cancel the payment plan on that and then see how I fare with the ads. It just seemed like, I don't know. I haven't had ads on Pandora in like 3 years, so I don't know if I can actually go back. Okay, and then we have the Citibank credit card, and that is actually on the 17th. Also, when I wrote them on here, I skipped over it for some reason. 25, and that brings me to 1068. Okay, so that's how we're looking right now. $10 left over, hopefully to go to savings. The problem is that this is not including fuel, which I will need inevitably, and I hate doing it, and I know it is working backwards. I am working, like, I've got this whole plan figured out for if I start paying off all my credit cards starting in February. And mind you, when I did that, I put them at their max amount to like see how long it'll take me to pay them off, if I can just put everything towards it. But chances are I'm going to have to use one of my credit cards to put fuel in my car. And then hopefully starting, I think this month will be like my last difficult month with money and everything, just trying to get caught up. But my mom did notice that she has saved, I think, let's see, we're 2 weeks in, so we've definitely saved at least $100 out of her money by her not saying, hey, let's go eat out. So she is noticing a huge difference in it already. I don't think she'll continue to, I don't think she'll continue to do the monthly challenges with me, but she is noticing a big difference just with that one. So here is where we're sitting right now. So by the end of all the bill paying at the end of the week, I should have $10.68. Hopefully that will be able to move to savings. And then really get down and have a plan of attack for getting my credit cards paid off. I don't want to say I'm going to pay them off with my tax refund, because like that's never guaranteed. It's not a guaranteed amount. I'm having a really hard time relying that money is coming until it's in my account, especially where, like, because I get the earned income credit, But I also have to pay in taxes for DoorDash and Grubhub from 2019 because I didn't do the estimated quarterly taxes, which I do plan to do this year to ease that up a little bit. But yeah, I'm having a hard time counting it as income until it's in my account. And when I have when I file and I get an actual amount, I can start to play around and see how much I'm going to have, what I can pay off, but I'm not going to strictly rely on that. So there is a long list of how much I'm going to pay each month to each bill and start to kind of snowball those down. But that's where we're sitting for January right now, about halfway through the month. This is not going to make it all month. I just know it. I'm going to have to figure something else out for February. And it might even be as simple as not putting this in there and just doing these. So, because I haven't set that up for February yet, I don't think. No, all I did was put the top headers, and I do have this other page here that I don't know what I'm doing with. I've used it for January just as kind of an overall shopping list of things that I want, nothing that I need. But I do have this so I can add the extra page for February. But yeah, because I don't really need to put this here, the income there, and I put it here, and I put it, that's the wrong page, and I put it here at the end of the month. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure something out for February, but this is not going to make it through 2 more pay weeks. Maybe it will, because it's about how many bills I have, I guess. So I've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, roughly 8, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Huh, I should be all right. I guess we'll wing it anyway. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end this. If you guys have any questions or comments, just let me know. I love reading your guys' comments. I lost my train of thought. Oh boy, it's been a week already. Yeah, and I will let you guys know how this week is going. I don't have any hours actually I have more hours with DoorDash than I do with Grubhub, but on Saturday, let's see, today's the 14th. On Saturday, my son is going with my dad and my stepmom for the night, and so I can have all day Saturday, and I'm off on Friday, so I've got all day Friday, all day Saturday, Sunday night, tonight and tomorrow night to get out there and just make as much money as I can. So, and what I love about these platforms is that if I don't have hours, with DoorDash, I just wait for it to be busy, and then I can sign on if it's busy enough. With Grubhub, if I don't have hours, I can select that I'm available whenever I want. There's no guarantee that I'll get any orders in that time, and if I don't have scheduled hours, then I don't get the guaranteed hourly pay. And that, I think, is just so that I'm not signed on from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and not getting any orders because there's other people scheduled. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to complete this, and that can be my emergency fund. I did read Total Money Makeover. No, I didn't. I didn't read it. I listened to the audiobook. And I am going to start with a $500 emergency fund. And that is because in the book, Dave Ramsey says if you make less than $20,000 in a year, then have a $500 emergency fund, which I did just over that for 2019. But a lot of my emergency expenses aren't going to exceed that right now, if that makes any sense. So I did think a lot about that, but if I can complete the daily savings and add that extra $5 that I talk about, then I will have my starter emergency fund. And then I think I will continue to, I want to continue to do the daily savings, so that'll add in more each month to my savings, my emergency fund, whatever it is. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to end this. Let's get back to the right page. And I will definitely keep you guys updated. We'll check in, back in with my budget next Wednesday. And I will see you guys for my plan with me on Monday. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.